Alright, Shalom. We start, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash. Give honor to the apostles, elders, the millstones, Shalom to the Aji. Teaching his word for accordance and true sincerity. Okay, Shalom, back out another week. Prophesy the downfall in America. To prophesy of the coming kingdom that's coming to Israel, man. Okay, starting with the elect, what's going to be that governing body. Okay, the message don't change, man. Okay, the kingdom and salvation is coming for Israel. Okay, and these heathens are going to get put into submission. Okay, we're going to rule over these different nations when the kingdom comes, man. And ultimately, when Yahushua comes back, man, that profitable one, which the scriptures say. Okay, if I get in Sirach, because what it says in Sirach, man. Okay, that profitable one. Sirach chapter 10, 4, it says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And as you can see now, Esau is not the one that's supposed to be ruling, okay, in the earth. Okay, as you can see, man, okay, the air is polluted, the waters are polluted, okay, the people are extremely wicked. There's no righteousness in this society, man. Okay? And that's why that's why that profitable one is gonna be Yahushai, man. Because Yahushai, also with the elect being that governing body, the people and also Israel and its heathens gonna see how, okay, the earth is supposed to be ruled, man. Okay, the scriptures say the world was made for our sakes. Okay? The world was made for us, but because of our disobedience and because we turned our backs and started serving idols, the Lord took, Lord set curse on us and he put us into, these different captivities, man. Okay, and America is just another one of our captivities, man. Okay, and what makes this captivity so crucial, because this is our last captivity, man. Okay, because again, Yahushua and the angels are about to come and deliver us from, our oppression, man. Okay, deliver us from our enemies, man. Okay, and that is the good news. Okay, the preaching of the kingdom, the gospel, man. Okay, and it's for the so-called blacks, Latino, Native Americans. Okay, but starting with the elect. Okay, because his word is for the elect. Okay, his word is for the elect to be preached unto, and for them to turn back, to the Lord, man. Let's start at verse 1. On that same chapter.
But this is the captivity where we didn't know who we were. In other captivities, we knew that we were the Israelites, from their perspective tribes, Southern Kingdom, Northern Kingdom, right? But in this captivity, which is the last captivity for us, we don't know who we are. That's why the Most High sent his prophets out there, rising up early in B times to preach the gospel to our people, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Latinos, you so-called Seminole Indians, so-called Native Americans. You are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, and it's high time to wake up out of sleep. Okay? And the kingdom will be established on earth. The scripture speaks on that. This is not the end-all be-all.
Sirach 10 and start at 1. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As a judge the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Well, we see who's ruling in these times. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, right? The small hats, the 1948ers. They own everything. They own the music industry, the banks. They own all these grocery stores. They're ruling in society. The Heavenly Father set the so-called white men up, the Edomites, to rule for a period of time. And we see that they're ruling this world in the wickedness. The whole world lies in the wickedness, according to the scriptures. So Esau's the wicked. Well, guess who else is wicked? The people are wicked. Because they're following after the so-called white man, the devil, the top deceiver on the earth.
Job 9 and 24, to back up the point, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right, so the earth was given, into the hand of the wicked, and the wicked being, Esau, man. Okay, and how did he cover the face of the just thereof, by iconoclasm? Okay, but going back to the point, Esau being that wicked, and seeing how, the earth is, it's because of him. Okay, it's like a disease, a cancer, He's ruling the earth, so what does he push out? Wickedness, for everybody to be like him. Okay, he sets up, these different idols and things like that, to push out, wickedness, to push out a image, so to say, man.
So they're following his image, right? They're following the image after the beast, man.
That's right.
This is the revival of the Roman Empire.
That's right.
All right. That's why you have to learn Roman numerals. Look at the architecture, the art, the different buildings. It reminds you of ancient Rome. Okay? The symbol is what? The eagle. That was the symbol of the Greeks and the Romans, was the eagle. They're back in power. The Greeks, they were Edomites, man. Okay? They say civilization started with the Greeks. They say civilization starts with the so-called white man. And they bring up Alexander the Creep. That Momo, he's a foul, filthy person, but he's glorifying society. Albert Pike is glorifying society. He was a Mason, a Freemason. Pastor Crowley, he said, "Do what thou wilt." That's one of his quotes. Abominable man, he's glorifying society. Well, look at the presidents. They own slaves, but guess what? They're glorifying society. So this devil's, he's been glorifying society. Why? Why are you people glorifying the so-called white man who was the devil, the top deceiver on the earth, who's pushing forth wickedness constantly?
That's right. The way America is as Rome, man. Okay. Look at the system. The Democrats and Republicans. Where do you think they get that from, man? Okay, so these ways they all go back to Rome. That image, it's like the ways of Rome, man. Okay. It's back in Sirach 10:3. It says an unwise king destroy his people.
And that's Esau. He's that unwise king. Okay. And guess what? He's trying to destroy everybody. It's chemtrails everywhere. GMO foods everywhere. The land is polluted. They don't keep the land Sabbath. There's trash in the ozone layer. They call it space junk, or space dust, or space trash. The ocean is polluted. The rivers, the seas, the lakes, the soil. There's diseases everywhere, plagues everywhere. Got it.
An unwise king destroy his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Yep, he's going to set over it one that is profitable. All right, starting with Yahushua, our King, our Savior, and the men on down, man. Okay, because Esau, he's not a profitable ruler. He's not ruling this place in righteousness. He's ruling this place in wickedness, man. But he is the wicked.
It's already prophesied for Yahushua to rule, man. Okay? It's already prophesied for Yahushua to come in and rule, man. Okay? What's that? Samuel?
I got one real quick. Job 14 verse 4, who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So the Heavenly Father set the bounds where Esau's not going to be able to pass, man. So within his mind, he really thinks he's going to rule forever. But yet, he's in straits. He's at a difficult point in life right now. He's been exposed by the prophets first and foremost, and also different whistleblowers that are against sleazy E. These different nations are mad at you, Esau. They exposing you, man. And your own people are exposing you. Why? Because you're the wicked. You're the devil. You're the top deceiver on the earth. Okay?
This is Isaiah 47, start at 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay, why is Babylon called that virgin daughter, man? Because, you know, America never really got touched. Okay, nobody really touched America. Okay?
And the Twin Towers was an inside job.
Right.
Okay, they took down the Twin Towers. That was an inside job, man.
You know, if I'm not wrong, it says sit in the dust. What does dust represent, man? Well, confusion. It says take the millstones and grind meal. Uncover thy locks and make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen.
And we saying Esau shame, man. We saying for what he's really about. He's the devil. Fauci been exposed. Bill the gates of hell been exposed, man. Okay. All these different, even dealing with the Maxine, the juice, the sauce, been exposed. But yet, a lot of you people still trusting the so-called white man, the devil, because you love your oppressor. You love wickedness. As the rulers for all the people. People are absolutely disgusting and filthy.
It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. I was wroth for my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very, very heavily laid thy yoke.
Yeah, they're oppressing us non-stop. Okay? Get Acts 1. We're trying to restore the kingdom to Israel. But Esau's been exposed, man. That's why he's mad, he's angry. He's going to come down having great wrath because he has a short time according to the prophecy. You got it?
This is Acts 1, and it starts at 6. You know, it says, and when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
The kingdom to Israel. They didn't ask about no other nation but Israel. The disciples asked Yahushua that. They didn't say Moab, Edom, or the Philistines. It says to Israel. The kingdom of heaven will be established on earth, and those that will be ruling and on top are the Israelites. Start with Yahushua, Mashiach.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power. But you shall receive power after that the Ruach HaKodesh has come upon you, and you shall be witnesses unto me, both in Jerusalem and all Judea and in Samaria and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and the cloud received him out of their sight. And while they looked steadfast towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which also said, you men of Galilee, why stand you gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua which is taken up from you into heaven shall so in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven.
Right. The chariots, so-called UFOs, and Esau can't shoot them down. They're trying to say that, oh, Esau shot down some so-called UFOs. No, man, they trying to push out that narrative that Esau can do this and do that, you know. No, man. can't shoot down a so-called UFO. That's the chariots of Israel, man. Angels are in those chariots. They can defy gravity. They can appear and disappear. So we have to be very circumspect in these times, vigilant, because there's a lot of enchantments that the left hand is throwing, you know. You heard about that? Yeah, them talking about they took down the chariot. Yeah. It could have been something that Esau put in the sky to make it seem like they did that because he's the devil. But you know, a lot of people will believe his narrative. You got it?
Right. Esau doesn't have the capabilities to take down a chariot, man. Okay, we seen the clip, you know, with that chariot that when they was shooting at it,
right?
The chariot was just zooming by, and even touch it, man. Yeah. Okay. These chariots, they said it themselves. The technology that they have, you know, it's like, you know, they said it was 10,000 years, you know, in the future. Okay, which is false because you know you won't be able to access that type of technology or what the Lord has, man. Okay, this is Zechariah 5:3. It says, start at 1. It says, and then I turned and looked and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold a flying robe, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe, and the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And he said unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
It's a curse to you heathens. The chariots are a curse to you heathens, man. But it's salvation to you Israelites. Okay? You are separate from these people. The Lord, Yahweh, through Yahushua, is going to save his remnant from the four corners of the earth. He's going to send his angels to save them. Read.
It says, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. Everyone that soars shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. Okay, so hey, man, okay, these chariots, okay, you know, the things that they can do, you know, Esau can't even comprehend it, man, according to the science, man. Okay, Esau, the Lord's chariots can zoom this way, do a quick turn. Okay, whereas, you know, Esau's regular jet, they have to do a wide turn. So the chariots, it breaks the laws of physics, man. Okay, because it's the vehicles of Yahweh Shai.
It's supernatural, man.
Yes.
People can't comprehend the chariots. Oh, they shot the chariot down. Where's the chariot? Where is it at? Who was in the chariots? You got questions here?
Shall sleep with thy fathers, I will set up thy seed after thee, which shall proceed out of thy bowels, and I will establish his kingdom. And he shall build an house for my name, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. You know, that's right. You know, it's going to time. It was talking about Solomon. You know, Solomon. You know, he had his time to speak for 40 years. Okay. You know, but this is talking about how it was going to establish a house Christ's kingdom. Okay. It says, and I will be his father, and he shall be my son. If he commit iniquity, I will chasten him with the rod of men, and with the stripe of the other children of men. But my mercy shall not depart away from him, as I took it from Saul, whom I put away before thee. And thine house and thy kingdom shall be established forever before thee. Thy throne shall be established forever. Right? So, who is this talking about, man? Okay, Yahweh's kingdom, his rulership is going to be established forever and ever, man. Okay, the scripture already says, the saints shall take the kingdom, it says forever and ever, man. Okay? So there won't be a downfall, or an end to the kingdom that's coming. Okay, because the moment it's going to be Yahweh Shai is going to be that ultimate king. Okay? Yahweh Shai, King David, okay, the 12 and then ultimately the elect, man. Okay? 2nd Ezra 2, verse 10. 2nd Ezra 2 and 10, it says, Thus said the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I will have given unto Israel. Their glory also would I take unto me, and give thee the everlasting tabernacles which I prepared for them. Read again. 2 Ezra 2 and 10. Thus said the Lord unto Ezra, tell my people that I will give them the kingdom of Jerusalem, which I would have given unto Israel. Their glory also will I take unto me, and give these the everlasting tabernacles which I prepared for them. They shall have the tree of life for an ointment of sweet Savior. They shall neither labor nor be weary.
They shall neither weary nor be they shall neither labor nor be weary, man. We're not gonna be weary in the kingdom of heaven. That's where true rest will be allowed. No more oppression. No more have to getting up 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock to go to work. No more slaving for the so-called white man. Read.
It says, go and you shall receive, pray for 2 days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch.
We're hastening the day of his return. Read again.
It says, go and you shall receive, pray for a few days unto you.
Pray for a few days, man. We're in the spirit of wanting Yahweh to come back to deliver us, right? We're in the spirit of hastening his coming. The scriptures say, behold, I come quickly. Pray for a few days. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Read.
It says, the kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. Take heaven and earth to witness.
It's not there. So the kingdom is already prepared. So this is not the end all be all in this society. See, we are in hell. Okay? This is where sin dwelleth at. There's gonna be no more sin in the kingdom. No more going off. Hold that. Jump down to verse 34.
2 Ezra 2 and 34.
This is the good news to our people. Salvation, the kingdom, no more oppression, no more being under the so-called white man.
It says, and therefore I say unto you, all you heaven, all you heathen that hear and understand.
Which that heathen right there is talking about the Israelites. In some cases, the heathen can be for the other nations. But for right there, that's heathens talking about the Israelites.
It says, look for your shepherd.
That shepherd being Yahweh Shai. It's a capital S, right?
Yep. It says, he shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand. That shall come in the end of the world. Be ready to the reward of the kingdom. For the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore.
Read again.
Be ready to the reward of the kingdom.
Ooh, that's a reward, man. That's part of the reward is taking part, being joint heirs with the Yahweh Shai in the kingdom. That's going to be established on the earth. That's salvation. Read.
For the everlasting light shall shine upon you forevermore. Flee the shadow of this world. Receive the joyfulness of your glory. I testify my Savior openly. Or receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that had led you to the heavenly kingdom.
Ooh. What verse is that?
That's 37.
Read verse 37.
It says, or receive the gift that is given you, and be glad, giving thanks unto him that had led you to the heavenly kingdom.
Yeah, I got a quick precept. 1 Peter 5, verse 4. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, he shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. That chief shepherd is talking about Yahweh Shai. Okay? So get Revelation 21. So we waiting for our shepherd to come save us. We're his sheep. And Yahweh Shai is the chief shepherd. He's coming for his sheep. The elect of Israel. Read up.
But Revelation 21, it started at 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth will pass away, and there was no more sea.
Which that word new is meaning refresh. The earth will be refreshed, made anew of its new kind. The earth about it forever. The whole earth is not going to be destroyed. America will be desolate. America will be destroyed. Babylon the Great, according to prophecy. On the top.
So then I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven,
Which the word heaven goes into rulership. John is saying a new rulership.
and the first earth will pass away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband.
Hold that, Isaiah 29.
All the way down.
He's saying Jerusalem come down from heaven. Alright? Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. When we get off those chariots, that's what he's seeing. John is seeing the elect get off those chariots, man. Because they escape the destruction.
Isaiah 29 and 24, they also that air and spirit shall come to us. Isaiah 26 and 20 says, come my people, enter down to thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee, hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. Behold, the Lord Yahweh coming out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her shame. Right, no shame, which represents the chariots, man. Okay, which the elect are going to enter, because before the missiles touch down on America, man. Okay, the chambers represents, the vehicle of our salvation. Okay, that's going to be the only way, for us to get out of America, man. Okay, and that indignation, is the Lord's righteous anger, man. Okay, you're going to see the anger be out by Shema Shai through those missiles. Okay, as in the time to come, this vehicle of salvation was what? Okay, that ark, man. Okay, and our vehicle of salvation will be the chariots. It says, behold, the Lord Yahweh is coming out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall dispose of the blood, and shall no more cover her slain. Revelation 21 and 1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven. Prepared as a bride.
The Heavenly Father is married unto his people. The Lord looked at us as his woman, his delicate woman, man. Alright? He's married unto his people. He made a covenant with his people. He loves his people. The kingdom is for his people, man. That's mercy from Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But we the one that sinned against them. We the ones that kept going off, man. Especially when you read the time, when you read the book of Judges, or we kept going off. Back, just kept going off, man.
It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them.
He's going to dwell with us. Read.
And they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power.
See?
right. So the Lord is going to be able to deal with us, man. Okay, directly. Okay.
Right.
You know, right now we have a mediator, which is Yahweh Shai, but in the kingdom, we're going to be able to deal with the Most High, man.
That's right.
Okay, you know, we in this flesh, you know, so hey, you know, the scriptures say, you know, our righteousness are as filthy rags, man. Okay, so these bodies are wicked. They're basically they're
Defiled.
right, defiled, man.
You feel me? It's subject to go off, right? Their flesh. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to be in the new covenant.
That's right.
We're not under the new covenant right now. We're under grace. How you under the new covenant? You got to go to work. How you under the new covenant? You got to teach your neighbor about the truth.
That's right, man. So in the kingdom, we're going to be perfected. Okay? When it says when Yahweh shall appear, when the Son of Man shall appear, we shall be what as him. Okay, so we're going to be perfected, man, with those new bodies. Okay? Because when the covenant get placed within us, it's going to be as we're programmed to never go off again. Okay? That before. Sorry. Right, you know, we can't make this up. This is going to come to pass. This is prophecy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, it says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death.
No more death. Hey, we're not in the kingdom right now. The kingdom's within us. But as for it being established on earth, that ain't happened yet. There's people dying every day. Every day somebody dies.
That's right.
Read that part again.
That's right. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
These people be sighing and crying. They be crying, bro. In the kingdom, no more crying for you Israelites. No more sorrow. No more headaches. No more sickle cell. No more migraines. No more cancer. Okay? Got it?
No more back pain. Okay.
No more back pain.
No more standing on this filled concrete.
Right.
Okay. All these things are gonna go away, man.
We gotta make sure we stretch because the concrete messing with our knees and our legs. We work the 8-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. You hurting like a mug. Hurt. Sad.
2 jobs. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death. Neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. Right, you know, it's like you have to understand what we better receive, man. Okay? What we better receive is something like it's not a fairy tale, but like, you know, we better receive, that's what you said. You can't really, you know, I had not seen no ear heard. First Corinthians 2. Yeah, 1 Corinthians 2 and 9, it says, but as it is written, I have not seen or heard, neither have entered into the heart of man the thing which the Most High have prepared for them that love him. Right, so the things that we're about to receive, you know, he never heard of, he never seen or heard of. So amazing, man. I mean, yeah, all prepared these things for us, man. Okay, no more pain, no more death. I mean, that's just like the base thing, man. The Lord is about a far out way what we even think we about to receive. Okay, you know, we understand no more bodies, no more death, no more sin. Okay, being with Yahweh Shai, those are amazing things. Okay, it's gonna continually get greater and greater and greater in the kingdom, man. Because you cannot, you know, put a limit on Yahweh Shai, what he's about to, you know, give unto his men, those that he loves, man. Okay.
Isaiah 60, give me Psalms 126. Psalms 126, verse 1. Because the Lord is going to turn back our captivity, meaning it's going to come to a stop. He's going to end it.
It's Psalms 126 and start at 1. A song of degrees. When the Lord Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord Yahweh had done great things for them.
It's going to be like a dream.
Right.
Probably like a bad dream. You're going to wake up from a bad freaking dream. Well, when we of the elect, we escaped the nuclear missiles, right? Imagine that. Keep reading. Read from the top.
It says, a song of degrees. When the Lord Yahweh turned again the captivity of Zion,
When he stopped the captivity, when he bring it back. Alright, keep reading.
we were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue was singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord Yahweh had done great things for them.
Yeah, the heathen's going to say that. The Lord has done great things for his people.
Right.
We're going to be singing, joyful, happy.
Right.
Especially in the kingdom, and also to escape the destruction. We're going to be singing and praising Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua non-stop.
This is in Revelation, the song of the Lamb. Singing that song. Giving praise to the Lord that we got delivered. Okay, and knowing what's coming after that, man. Okay? This is the good news.
Yep.
It says the Lord Yahweh had done great things for them. And as we're saying, yeah, the heathens go, because they go see how he is, man. They go see those things that the Lord prepared for us, man. They're not going to be on the level that we go be on. Okay, they just go see it. Okay? You know? It says the Lord Yahweh had done great things for us. Therefore we are glad. Right? The Lord is going to continue to do great things for us, man. Okay? Because the Lord, we can't put no limit on the Lord.
It's the same power that ordained everything. Look at the whole earth.
That's right.
There has to be a creator. I mean, look at the sun. It's the same sun that we look at from a long time ago. The same moon. Right?
It says, turn again our captivity, O Lord Yahweh, as the streams in the south, that they sow in tears shall reap in joy.
That's balance. Those that sow in tears, hey, 444. That's mercy, man. Call on Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's what we need is mercy. Read that part again.
It says, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy.
You see? Right now we're signing the crown for all the abomination being done in the midst thereof. Okay? But those that sow in tears shall reap in joy, right? Right. We're in the house of mourning. We're sowing in tears. Come save us, oh Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushua, come save us. Speedily, my heart.
It says, he that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him.
Psalm 70, verse 1.
Psalm 71, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, to bring remembrance, make haste, O power, to deliver me. Make haste to help me, O Lord Yahweh.
Make haste to deliver me. Make haste to help me. And we're hastening, right? His return.
Hasten the coming of the Lord, man.
That's right. It's the hopeful year of all prophecies be fulfilled.
That's right.
Lord willing. But every year is turning up. Every month is turning up. Every day it turns up, man. So we're getting closer to, Yahushua return. 444 again. Mercy. See that? The Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua showing us mercy. And you people taking it for granted. Give me Psalm 65, Isaiah 65, verse 17. Because we speaking on the kingdom where rest is allowed, no death, no sorrow, no more crying, no more weeping, right? No more tears. Read.
It's Isaiah 65 and 17. It says, for behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind.
This sounds like Revelation 21. Read it.
But be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy.
See, Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. City of peace, Yerushalayim.
It says, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her.
See, the voice of weeping shall no more be heard in her, man. Read.
Nor the voice of crying. There shall be no more debts, an infant of days, nor old man that hath not fulfilled his days.
Read that in the NLT. No more of babies dying. Nah. No more. No more stillborn.
Isaiah 65 and 20 in the NLT, it says, no longer will babies die when only a few days old. No longer will adults die before they have lived a full life. Hey, you don't get to live a full life in America, man.
Right.
They make you work till your fucking, your back don't work, till your legs don't work, till you're old, and then you get to retire, man.
And they still treat you like shit.
Right. It says, no longer will people be considered old at 100. Only the cursed will die that young. In those days, people will live in the houses they build and eat the fruit of their own vineyards. Unlike the past, invaders will not take their houses and compensate their vineyards. For my people will live as long as trees, and my chosen ones will have time to enjoy their hard-worn games.
KJV. That's KJV.
65 and 22. They shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days of the tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands.
Read it again.
It said, they shall not build and another inhabit. They shall not plant and another eat. For as the days...
See, right now in this society, our people build up things and another inhabit.
That's right.
You know? Read.
The White House.
The White House. Everything, man. Jake built it.
It says, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands.
It's all about the elect of Israel.
It says, they shall not labor in vain, nor bring forth trouble, for they are the seed of the blessed of the Lord Yahweh, and their offspring with them. And this shall come to pass that before they call, I will answer, and while they are yet speaking, I will hear. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock.
The animals going to be at peace with each other.
And thus shall be the serpent's meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in my holy mountain, says the Lord Yahweh.
Isaiah 14, verse 1. You got these scriptures, Kalaya? You writing these scriptures down? Make sure
I'm following you as I go.
Make sure you bookmark it, write it down, go over the scriptures, man. You know?
So Isaiah 14, it starts at 1. It says, for the Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
He's going to choose Edom. It says Edom.
It's not his Israel.
Israel. It don't say Moab, Ammon. It says Israel. It don't say Ham. No, it says Israel. And we are not in our land right now. The land is polluted. That's why the Lord is going to send destruction to Israel over there. It's polluted.
Sorry.
Yeah, something called Pink City Pride Month, right? The biggest pride parade there in our land. That place has to be cleansed. How? By fire.
Right.
It says, and strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Read again and break it down.
It says, for Lord Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and we yet choose Israel. Right? You know, so-called blacks like to in the name of Americans, man. Okay? You know, the Lord always chose and had mercy on Israel, man. Let's look back in the times of Egypt.
Right.
The Israelites, they cried unto the Lord, okay, because of hard bondage, okay, which the Egyptians were putting on them. And the Lord came and delivered them. You know, the same things now. The Lord is going to have mercy on his people, starting with the elect. It says, and set them in their own land, and strangers shall be joined with them, and shall cleave to the house of Jacob. I know strangers are not talking about these heathens, but you know, Israelites, man. Okay? Which Israelite is talking about the Israelite foreigners. All right, Israelite, and that's us, you know, cleaving unto this truth. You know? You got more Israelites waking up, calling themselves Jacob, Israel. All right? That's happening now. We've been joined together. The elect is coming together. That great awakening that is happening. Only the elect will be saved. It said, the scripture says, the land of captivity, they shall remember themselves. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. Right, so we're gonna, you know, rule over these heathens, man. Okay, you know, starting with Esau. Okay, Esau is gonna be in chains. Esau will be working in the field. Okay, and also these other heathens, man. But we're gonna rule over them. Okay, the order of the earth is gonna be set back how it was always planned to be. Okay, us over the heathens, man. Okay, because ultimately that's how the Lord planned it for us to be, man. But again, disobedience. Okay, but hey, in the kingdom, you know, everything's gonna get restored back, man. It says, and they shall rule their oppressors. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve. Yeah, that's right. You know, I was just talking about, you know, Egypt, man. Okay, hard bondage, man. The Lord's gonna give us rest, you know, from our hard bondage, man. Okay, which we were set here in America to do, to work, man. Okay, all we do here in America is just work. Work. You don't get no breaks, man. These don't give you no fucking breaks, man. Okay? It says he'll give us rest from our sorrows, man. Okay, Lord is planning to give us rest. Okay? Yep. You know, now I believe I run into the word rest. I'm gonna go into it. I believe it goes into what? Mental peace. Okay? Yeah, right. It says demolish your rest. It says rest, a bed or couch, intermission of labor, mental peace, state of quiet or repose. Right? So the Lord's gonna give us physical rest and mental rest, man. You know, peace. Okay?
Peace of mind.
Right.
A sound mind. Yep.
Continuing on, thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how had the prince ceased, the golden city ceased?
Yep.
This is what they're going to be saying, okay? How did Babylon get destroyed, you know? And it's called the golden city because why, man? Okay, look at America. You know, it's portrayed as the, you know, the top, you know, America's the best, you know, the land of the free, you can do whatever you want, you know? It says, you know, you can make the most money here. It says, the Lord Yahweh had broken the staff.
This place made the nations rich.
Right. It says Revelation. It says the Lord Yahweh had broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
That's Esau, right? He's ruling the people in wickedness with a continual stroke. He's not letting up, man.
Nope.
No breaks.
Okay.
You know, read.
It says, he that ruled the nations in the anger is persecuted and none hindering. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet, and they break forth into singing.
Yeah, the whole earth is at rest. And the devil is out of rulership. The devil being a so-called white man, all right, once again, the top deceiver on earth. The whole earth is at rest. The whole earth is quiet. No more war.
Right. The whole earth is at rest, you know. Also the animals too. You know, the scripture, the creature grow as it grown. You know, even the animals will be at peace, man. Okay. It says they break forth into singing. That's right. It says they the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon sing, since thou art laid down, no feathers come up against us. You know that fender is Esau, man. Okay? All Esau do is cut down fucking trees, man. Okay? Esau got machines to specifically cut down trees, man. Okay? That's what I got.
You got more you can. You want to speak on it, you can. If not, you get Romans 8, verse 16.
Romans 8:16. The Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and the children and heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Mashiach, if so be that we suffer with Him, that we may be also glorified together.
Read it from the top again.
So the Spirit itself bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High, and if children and heirs, heirs of the Most High, and joint heirs with Hamashiach, if so be that we suffer with Him, that we may also be glorified together. And that's right, we suffering, for the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? But listen, this suffering is not going to be for long. Okay? This suffering is gonna prove us. Okay? And ultimately, in the kingdom, we're going to be glorified. With Yahweh Shai. When He part of the elect. The Lord's going to share with His brothers. Being joint heirs. Okay? With Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai already has everything. He's going to basically, share with His little brothers.
I want to look up that word heir real quick. The word heir goes into one who receives by lot. An heir, one who receives his allotted possession by right of sonship. One who has acquired or obtained a portion allotted to him. You know how usually the father blessed the firstborn, right? Who's the first? Spirit created, Yahweh Shai. He's gonna share it with us. He's gonna share the kingdom with the servants, the prophets, the Israelites. Man, start with the prophets. That's beautiful, man. It says, one who has acquired or obtained a portion allotted to him. So this is for that brother. This is for this brother. This is for that brother. You know what I'm saying? This planet is for you. This planet is for you. This land is for you. These are your heathens. This is your wives. Beautiful, man.
That's right.
Absolutely amazing. We have a beautiful kingdom is coming to us. Lord, one aware of the elect, man. Read.
It says, for I reckon, Romans 8:18, for I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, we suffering from right now. But we sin against Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Therefore, we have to man up and endure and bear the indignation of the Lord, Yahweh, because we sin against Him until He plead our cause. We have to bear His indignation. His righteous anger, man.
It says, for the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, by reason of Him who had subjected the same to hope.
So everybody is waiting for us to rule.
That's right.
Then these people's spirits, then animal spirits, they're waiting for the Israelites to be on top to rule in righteousness, and with judgment, and with equity. Can't forget about we're gonna have new bodies.
John 14, start at 1. It says, let not your heart be troubled. Believe in the Most High, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. That where I am, that where I am, there ye may be also. And where I go, ye know, and the way ye know.
preparing different mansions for us, man. Different planets, man. It's so much galaxies out there. It's gonna be huge. We're gonna have planets, brothers. We're gonna have planets allotted to certain individuals. Planets. A whole planet may be yours. A planet of 3. A planet of 5. Who knows? That's why the scripture say, I have not seen, you know what I'm saying? Ear have not heard. We just know it's going to be amazing. Beautiful. Righteousness. Alright? So Yahweh Shai, he need to get his kingdom first, man. He's waiting. We waiting. Well, what about Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai waiting more than us. That's right. And he's at the right hand of the Father. You got it.
That's right, man. Hey, why do you think you saw like to look into space and to see different planets and we could one day reach? Nah, man. Okay, they may say the Earth, this planet is suitable to like Earth. Okay, you know those planets are for the elect, man. And the Lord has specific things prepared for us. Okay, all we have to do is continue to endure, man. Let's see. Says 1 and 4, it says that they shall build the oases, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations.
This is NLT. They will rebuild the ancient ruins, the parent cities destroyed long ago. They will revive them, though they have been deserted for many generations. Read.
It says, and strength shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the alien shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers.
And he says, foreigners will be your servants. They will feed your flocks and plow your fields and tend your vineyards. See, they're going to be put to work. These heathens. They're going to be put to work. They're going to get tired. The new covenant is not for them. The new covenant is for the Israelites only. The laws and the commandments will be in our inward parts in the kingdom of heaven, but not the heathen.
It says, but ye shall be named the priests of the Lord Yahweh, and shall call you the ministers of our power. You shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall you boast yourselves.
NLT says you will be called priests of Yahweh, ministers of our God. You will feed on the treasures of the nations and boast in their riches. So we're going to set these nations up. They're going to have their own lands. They're going to be, good for the most part, at peace. And we're going to boast in ourselves in that very fact that through the Spirit of the Lord, we did that. Nations got their own lands, cattle. You got Moab here, they situated. Ammon there, Ishmael there, Ham,
Right. You gotta be the future judges, man.
That's right.
The judges of the earth.
Okay.
The scripture already said ye are gods. Okay, but we're gonna actually take on that role, take on that role in the kingdom. It says, for your shame you shall have double. For confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them.
Verse 7, NLT, instead of shame and dishonor, you will enjoy a double share of honor. You possess a double portion of prosperity in your land, and everlasting joy will be yours. Look at that, man. Everlasting joy. Read.
It says, for I, the Lord Yahweh, left judgment. I hate robbery for burnt offering, and I will direct their work in truth, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them. And their seed shall be known among the Gentiles, and their offspring among the people. All that see them shall acknowledge them, that they are the seed which the Lord Yahweh hath blessed.
Verse 9, NLT, their descendants will be recognized and honored among the nations. Everyone will realize that they are a people Yahweh has blessed. They're going to know. Because why? Once again, it goes back to the Lord calling us to be holy, separate from these nations.
That's right.
And what separates us from these nations? We got laws and commandments.
Mm-hmm.
We have a power. We have a God. His name is Yahweh. His son name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? The tabernacle of God is with men.
That's right.
Unto you, O men, I call. My voice is to the sons of men.
It says, I will greatly rejoice in the Lord Yahweh. My soul shall be joyful in my power. For he hath clothed me with the garment of salvation. He hath covered me with the robe of righteousness. As a bridegroom decketh himself with ornaments, and as a bride adorneth herself with her jewels. For as the earth bringeth forth her bud, and as the garden causes the things that are sown in it to spring forth, so the Lord Yahweh will cause righteousness and praise to spring forth before all the nations.
All right, so they're going to have to learn of our ways.
Right.
Get that Deuteronomy 6. The wise people.
Scripture says, "You can the heathens rejoice."
What's that? Deuteronomy 4? Okay. Yeah. What's that? Deuteronomy 4 says. No. This is your wisdom. My phone, I'm rebooting it right now. I have to restart it. This is your wisdom among the nations.
What's in Deuteronomy 4?
Yeah, bring that up.
Deuteronomy 4:6. Keep therefore to and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding.
Read from, leave the verse up.
Deuteronomy 4:5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord Yahweh my power commanded me. That you should do so in the land where you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people.
They're going to learn of our ways, these heathens. They're going to see us being perfect. They're going to say, surely this is a wise people.
That's right.
Read.
It says, for what nation is so great, as they're so great, had the Most High so mighty to them.
That's our power. The God of Israel, none else. My people shall never be ashamed. That's what the book of Joel say. It says he made a covenant with his people, man. He saved his people from what? From captivity? From Egypt? From these different captivities? And his people still here today. Has he cast off his people forever? No. No.
It says, for a nation is there so great, who at the Most High so nigh unto them, as the Lord Yahweh our power is in all things that we call upon him for. And what nation is there so great, that had statutes and judgments so righteous, as all this law which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, and lest they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons, especially the day that thou stoodst before the Lord Yahweh, thy power and rub. And the Lord Yahweh said unto me, gather me the people together, and I will make them hear my words, and they may learn to fear me all the days that they shall live upon the earth, that they may teach their children. This is Isaiah 2. If you're going into how we go teach the heathen. This is Isaiah 2 and start at 1. It says, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And many shall come, and many shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob.
Read from the top.
It says, the word that the Lord Isaiah the son of concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mound of the Lord Yahweh's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it.
So we're gonna have that top government, right? We're gonna be over the nation. Alright? We're gonna be the top government. We're gonna be over the nation. These different nations are gonna learn of our ways. We're going to be established on top of the mountains. We're going to be that top government starting we outside, read.
And many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord Yahweh,
Yep.
to the house of the power of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. And we will walk in his paths. The crown of Zion shall go forth, the law and the word of the Lord Yahweh from Jerusalem.
They're not doing that right now. They're not saying, well, let us learn from the Israelites. Let us go to the camp and learn from these, they're not saying that right now. But they will very soon.
It says, you shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spills into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. You speak on it. Alright, yeah, because there's gonna be peace in the kingdom, man. Okay, you don't have these nations going to war with each other for 50 years going on and shit. There won't be none of that, man.
So if they were the true people of the Lord, why is there a war still?
Right.
Why is prophesied that World War III must come? If they are the true people, those 1948ers saying they're the true people of the Lord. So why is it still wickedness going forth?
Right.
Why are people dying every day? People not learning of your ways, Esau. You're being exposed. You've been uncovered. You've been made bare.
Got more? It says, O house of Jacob, come ye, and let us walk in the light of the Lord Yahweh. That's it.
I got one. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear ruleth, the people mourn.
Yep. When the righteous are in authority, rejoice. The righteous are not in authority right now.
That's right.
That's why people are not rejoicing. We rejoice because we know the truth.
Hmm?
We have Yahweh Bashim outside.
That's right.
But we still vex. We still get sick. We still at the bottom. Group 4. You are sold not to your destruction. Read again.
This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear ruleth, the people mourn.
That's why the people are mourning, because the wicked are bearing rule. The
That's right.
so-called white man, Esau, Sleazy E, the Edomites. That's why you see wickedness on all sides. Second Ezra 15.
Group 4. Let's start at 5. Ye of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations.
My people. Israel, my people. It's all throughout the scriptures, man. That's his people. The Israelites. Read.
You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, because you moved the Most High to wrath.
Yeah, we went off. We kept going off to this very day. I can eat what I want.
That's right.
Still rebellious. You eat what you want, but you got a walker, you walking like this. See, man? Read.
It says, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered unto the enemies.
See, these heathens are our enemies, bro. They're not our friends. They're making a tumult against us, man. How can we destroy the Israelites? That's how they thinking. What can we do to make them more oppressed?
So you provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High.
Right, we was worshiping idols to this very day. Our people still worshiping these idols. We was talking about this place is wicked. You get that scripture? For all wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
That's second Ezra 15. You want me to start at 6? Alright, this is second Ezra 15 and 6. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Yep. You got it.
That's plain, man. The wickedness that's being abound on this place, man. There's no respect that's being done. LGBTQ kids disrespecting their parents here. Everything is just off, man. There's no order, man. That's why the Lord needed to come back and set up his righteous men so it can actually be ordered. Yeah.
Be Isaiah 9.
No.
You got something, brother?
Let me get you up.
Get that.
Start at where you want me to start at? 1?
6.
This is Isaiah chapter 9, verse 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
Read it again.
For unto us is born, for unto us a child is born,
That's speaking on your house, shot.
unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, that the mighty power, the everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace.
Yep. Yeah, the everlasting Father. Isn't not Yahweh our Father figure unto us?
That's right.
That doesn't mean he's the heavenly Father, but you know, that's our big brother, like a father figure to us, man. The Prince of Peace, Yahweh Shai. And that's what we're here to proclaim and tell you people about Yahweh Shai, whether you like it or not. Yahweh Shai is going to soon return. What we saying is the truth. It's the truth. It's just true. Is either we're lying or telling the truth.
Working like a dog all day.
Ain't working for me. There's no in between, man. Either you preaching the truth or you preaching false doctrine.
That's right.
This is Joel 2 and 21. It says, fear not, O land, be glad and rejoice. The Lord Yahweh will do great things. Be not afraid, ye beasts of the field, for the paths of wilderness do spring. For the tree bear her fruit, the fig tree and the vine do their strength. Be glad then, ye children of Zion, and rejoice in the Lord Yahweh your power. For he had given you the former rain largely, and he will cause to come down for you the rain, the former rain, and the latter rain in the first month. And this is how it's going to be, in the kingdom. Okay, blessings after blessings after blessings. Okay, even though we're under the curses, okay, the curses are going to be taken, off of us, man. Okay, we're going to be taken off of us. Now all we're going to have is just blessings, man. Okay, scripture also talk about, these heathens bringing the forces of the Gentiles. They're bringing, gold for silver for gold. Okay, the abundance of these things, man. Okay, it's going to be given unto us in the kingdom, man. It says, and the floor shall be full of wheat, and the fats shall overflow with wine and oil. And I will restore to you the years that the locusts have eaten. The cankerworm and the caterpillar and the palmer worm are a great army which I sent among you. You shall eat plenty and be satisfied, and praise the name of the Lord Yahweh your power. That's right, we're going to be satisfied in the kingdom, man. Okay? And we're going to be satisfied and also have more in the kingdom. It says, and praise the name of the Lord Yahweh your power, that hath dwelt wondrously with you, and my people shall never be ashamed. And you shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am the Lord Yahweh and none else, and my people shall never be ashamed. And we're not going to be ashamed in the kingdom of the Most High, man. Okay? Definitely, man. The Lord's going to be also dealing this directly. We're never going to go off. Okay, to be perfect, man.
Isaiah 60 verse 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders. No more so-called black on black crime, right? No more Edomites killing Jake. No more so-called Hispanic on Hispanic crime. No more Israelites hating on one another. No more violence in general. It says, but thou shalt call thy walls salvation and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. The sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. It says, for the Lord Yahweh shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. No more crying. It's going to wipe away all tears from our eyes.
Right.
It says, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000, a small one a strong nation. Yahweh will hasten it in his time. The NLT says the smallest family will become 1,000 people, and the tiniest group will become a mighty nation. At the right time, I, the Lord Yahweh, will make it happen. So that's a promise. And he's a God and he don't lie. Declaring the end from the beginning. Somebody get that? You know, he's not going to lie, man. He can't lie.
I got something right quick to back you up when it goes into, he's talking about he gonna wipe our tears away. This is Jeremiah 31 and 33. But this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, saith the Most High thy power, I will put my law in their inward parts and write it in their hearts, and they will be their people, and there will be their power, and they shall be my people. So once we under that, we won't have to worry about crying, going afflicted, having to worry about waking up and going to work. We're gonna be at peace, man. So if we in the new covenant, we're not at peace.
Say it again.
If we're in the new, how are we in the new covenant? We're not at peace, man.
Right. Well, the wicked bear rule, so ultimately there's no peace here.
Come.
Because the wicked bear rule. So if anybody's telling people that they're under the new covenant, well, that's a lie. That's it. That's your false prophet. You're lying. You got true prophets and you got false prophets.
Yep.
It's up to us to discern who to follow. Got more?
Keep going.
I mean, do you got more?
No, let's go ahead.
You got it, bro.
It's Isaiah 46 and 10, sorry, 9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am
none else. He ain't the only true power.
Right.
None else. Gods of the nations are idols and vanity. These other nations, they have idols and false deities. They're false. They're idols.
Mm-hmm.
They're not real. They have eyes, but they see not. Ears have they, but they hear not.
That's right.
They can't speak, even though they may have a throat. They can't talk.
That's right.
You have to pick them up to move into a certain place. You know? Read.
It says, for I am the Most High, there is none else. For I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient time to things that are not yet done. Saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure.
Right. The Lord's counsel shall stand.
Right.
The counsel of the wicked is far from the Most High, though. See? So whose counsel gonna stand? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So he's going to have these people on top ruling very soon. You people are looking at your future judges, man, and future rulers.
That's right.
Yeah, you people don't know. You don't consider it, but it's okay. You will know.
Anytime.
Is it more?
Daniel. This is Daniel 7:27. It says, "In the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom. Whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and our dominion shall serve and obey him." Alright, so the kingdom we're gonna have is an everlasting kingdom, man. Okay, a never-ending kingdom, man. A continuing kingdom. Okay? You know, it's only gonna keep getting better and better and better, man. Okay? These are the promises of the Lord, man. Okay? No more sorrow, no more death, no more pain, no more bills, okay, no more nigger women,
That's right.
okay, no more polluted water, no more, you don't know if it's pork in your food or not, none of that, man, okay. You know, that's gonna be the kingdom. That's gonna be ultimate peace, not happening to, no worry, okay. For you to have rest and for you to have peace, there has to be no worry, man. Okay, this is what the Lord has promised us. You don't have to worry about nothing.
No more anxiety, no more depression, no more being anxious.
Right.
No sickness. Ecclesiasticus 37. Verse 25, the days of life of man may be numbered, but the days of Israel are innumerable. Whoa. That's eternal life, right? That's John 3:16. That's John 3:16 right there. That's world without end. The days of Israel are innumerable, bro. Okay? That's what's coming, man. He's telling you people life. But you don't want it. No problem. No problem. We want it. We want it. You don't want it? Okay. We do. Oh, they don't want it. Oh, I don't want it either. No. You don't want it? By all means. It's cool. Better chances for us.
Yeah, that's the spirit. I was like, see that.
Better chances for us, right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Matthew 19:29 says, "And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake shall receive it." Matter of fact, let's start at 27. Okay, because this is going what you said. They don't want it, man. Okay, they don't want to forsake the ways of this world. They don't want to forsake. Okay, they don't want to forsake this world, man.
They don't want to forsake being a simp. Right. They want to keep chasing after the so-called black woman. They want to keep chasing after the so-called Hispanic woman or women in general. They want to chase the bag. But what about Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in this doctrine, in this word, man? When you put the Lord first, man, he make your day smooth. You know what I'm saying? He establish your day. He establish your goings, man. It's about putting the Lord first, man. You got it, bro.
Matthew 19, I'm going to skip up to 27. It says, "Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore?" All right, that's exactly what we did, man. We were basically forsaking everything, man, for the Lord. It says, "And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he shall also sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive an hundredfold and shall inherit everlasting life. And many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first." All right, so we have forsaken this world to receive everlasting life, the kingdom. Okay, because we're going to receive, that everlasting life when we enter into the kingdom. When we get being done, when our bodies are changed, we're going to receive that everlasting life, man. Because when those new bodies come, never die. Okay, but it starts right now, okay, forsaking the world. Because Peter was actually Yahushua, hey, we forsake everything. Okay, and if Yahushua told him, hey, you forsake these different things, hey, you're going to have everlasting life, man. You'll receive 100-fold, okay? And entering into the kingdom and getting in the kingdom, that's receiving 100-fold, man.
That's right.
Okay, and more. Okay? Well, these are the things that we're fighting for, man. A crown. Okay, a crown of righteousness, man. You know?
I got something. It's Isaiah 54, verse 13. And all thy children shall be taught of Yahweh, and great shall be the peace of thy children. In righteousness shalt thou be established, thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee, man. You're going to be safe and sound in the kingdom.
That's right.
Over here, we're not safe and sound. Over here, you got to lock your door. Right? You gotta be circumspect more. Your neighbor might do some grimy shit, right? You got to watch your neighbor. Knowing that the love of many shall wax cold, you know, you gotta be extra circumspect and vigilant out here. You know, it says, in righteousness shalt thou be established, thou shalt be far from oppression, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near thee. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. These heathens coming up against us, they're gonna fall and get destroyed. They're gonna get beat. According to the scriptures, with a rod of iron. Matter of fact, Psalms 2, right? It's Psalms 2, Bible show. Hold on, brother. You got a precept right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is Psalms 2. So that Psalms 2 and 8. It says, "Ask of me, and I shall give you the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. And thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, and thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Ye wise, therefore, all ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Lord Yahweh with fear, and rejoice with trembling." Go to that rod of iron part. It says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron."
Yeah. Right, they have to learn up our ways. And if they don't want to, we're gonna beat them. We're gonna punish them. We're gonna chastise them in righteousness. You know? It's another one, Psalms 140 something. The saints be glad with two that swore in their hand. Shah. No more our people being strung out on drugs, right?
That's right.
No more of Esau putting drugs in the so-called black community. No more.
Psalms 149 is start at 6. Start at 5. Start at 4. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh will take pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind the kings with chains."
To bind the kings with chains. Who's ruling the kings of the earth, man? Oh, they got King Charles, right? Remember the queen died.
Yeah.
They call themselves kings and queens. Look what the scriptures say. Bind their kings.
The elites too, man. Okay?
The elite bankers, right? That's the Rothschilds, the families that run the world, the so-called Illuminati, the light bearers on the left-hand side. They hold the light on the left-hand side. They're Satan's children. The physical counterpart of Satan are you Edomites. Satan, that's a top spiritual being on the left-hand side of Yahweh. The right-hand side is Yahweh Shai, right? Top spirit. The left-hand side is Satan. and his children are ruling the world and wickedness.
That's right.
Got more? Yeah. It says to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. Right, so these elites and these so-called kings and queens, these heathens, okay, they're gonna get put into chains, man. Okay, you Edomites, okay, you so-called white people, you're gonna get put into chains, man. Okay, and serve out your punishment. Okay, because the Lord ain't forget what you did. Okay, and we remember it, and we ain't forget what you did, man. Okay.
Get Revelation 2, verse 25. The point is at verse 27.
Revelation 2, starts 25. But that which you have already been fasting like them,
Which is the truth, faith, right? Word. Gotta hold on to this word, man. Don't let it go. Read.
it says that he that overcoming and keeping my words unto the end, to him when I give power over the nations.
Power over the nations, man. Oh, that's not fair. Is not the Edomites ruling over us? The Lord is fair.
A righteous judge.
At one point, the Medes were in rulership. The Assyrians were in rulership at one point. The Babylonians, the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians, right? The Greeks. Right now, hey, we have who's ruling? So-called white people. Esau, Edom, sleazy Edom.
It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of the potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, and I will give him the morning star. He that had an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches.
That's in red letters, right? So Yahweh shall speak. You gotta call it Yah.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, to back you up earlier. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Hey, that's plain, man. Who's in rulership, man? You know? Who's pushing out all the wickedness on the earth, man? Esau, Edom, man. So that's why we're going to need the Lord for the times that's to come, man. Because we can't do it on our own.
Doing out different enchantments right now.
Yup.
Enchantments and casting spells and shit.
Different deities going on, you know?
Yep. You know? It's a spiritual war going on. Spiritual. Shaitan out here trying to sift us. Shaitan trying to move us off our pivot. We play basketball. You know about the pivot?
Yup.
Right. What if you move off your pivot?
Travel.
Right. Satan want us to travel.
That's right.
But guess who's rooting for us? Yahweh Shai.
Yup.
Guess who's praying for us? Our Lord, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai don't want us to travel. He don't want us to move off our pivot foot. That's why we have to remain rooted and grounded, unmovable, unshakable, remaining steadfast, man. We have to remain steadfast. Charge, having our foundation on Yahweh Shai, that rock.
That's right. Head on the swivel.
Remember Plies made that song, She Is My Rock. He said, She is my rock.
Nah.
Oh, man, he's simple, man. Yahweh Shai, he's our rock.
That's right.
Not no she. Talking about she. And she will leave you, man.
That's right.
These women out here will leave you, man. Leave you dry. Alright?
Hard.
They'll take all your resources, take all your money, take all your substance, and leave you. And what happened with not to change the subject, but what happened to Megan Good and her husband? I don't know if y'all know the story, but her husband is I guess a pastor and I guess a director, and she said God told me that he's gonna be my husband. a godly man. But they divorced though. See? Because she didn't want to stop doing what she was doing. Taking pictures with, you know, half naked dresses and stuff. And her man didn't want that. But what the woman did?
Right.
Left. Women don't care about you, man.
That's right.
She can't help but to be a hoe. That's what goes on in Hollywood. You're making good, I'm talking to you. How you gonna say God said, oh, this gonna be my husband, you left him because you want to show your secret parts. You couldn't stop. You couldn't stop being a hoe.
Can't stop. Don't stop.
Through, man. See, these women will leave you, but Sophia, wisdom would never leave you, man.
That's right.
My mama may reject me, my dad too, but the Lord would take me up, right?
Sirach 6 and start at 26, start at 25, it says, bow down thy shoulder and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds. Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power.
Talking about wisdom.
Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee. When thou hast got hold of her, let her not go.
Right, wisdom is the applying of what you know. To apply, you know what I'm saying? To actually apply it. Let it not go. Don't let discernment go. Don't let being vigilant go. Don't let being circumspect go. Don't let it go.
Right.
Don't let Yahweh shall go.
Definitely can't let him go.
You know, he is wisdom. He giveth wisdom. He giveth, he taketh away. You got more?
It says, for at the last thou shalt find her rest, and thou shalt return to thy joy.
At the last, you're going to receive a kingdom. Wisdom bring you to a kingdom. At the last, you shall find rest for your souls. At the last. Read it.
It says, then shall her feathers be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory. For there's a golden ornament upon her, and her bands of purple lace. Thou shalt put her on as a robe of honor, and shalt put her about thee, thou shalt put her about thee as a crown of joy. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught, and if thou apply thy mind, thou shalt be foolish. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. If thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in a multitude of elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape.
That's wisdom. These women in this world will leave you, man. You read about Lot's wife, she looked back, man. She loved the world.
That's right.
Joel's wife said, curse God and die. Thou still maintainest thine integrity, Joel? Only a foolish woman would say that. Curse the Most High and die. She ain't really with you, bro. The Lord is always with you.
That's right.
You're going to have women being saved in these last days, of course. A harlot shall make it to the kingdoms, you know, instead of these wicked scribes and Pharisees out here. These false prophets. So that's the balance side of it. But for right now, you women off, man. We want more Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We don't care about you, women. You don't care about us. Women gonna come. It's gonna come. The Lord gonna give his men fame in the land they was put to shame. Somebody get that. But before you get that, I want to bring out Sirach 36, verse 7. Raise up indignation, pour out wrath, take away the adversary, and destroy the enemy. Take the time short, remember the covenant, and let them declare thy wonderful works. Let him that escapeth be consumed by the rage of the fire, and let them perish that oppress the people. Smite and sunder the heads of the rulers of the heathen that say, there is none other but we. Gather all the tribes of Jacob together, and inherit thou them as from the beginning. All right, smiting some of the heads of the rulers. That say there is none other but we. The so-called white man has a God complex. He thinks he's going to rule forever. He thinks the cities is how it's going to continue forever. But according to prophecy, nope. Not so. You wicked. You weirdo. You abominable man. Nation of devils. Raise up indignation, pour our wrath. That's our prayer. Pour our wrath, man. May the Lord pour our wrath to these people, to the wicked of our people, the wicked heathens, the wicked Israelites, the false prophets.
Can I say right quick? Because you just said the word wrath. This is Ecclesiasticus 36. I'm gonna start at 7. Raise up indignation and pour out wrath. Take away the adversary and destroy the enemy.
I just read it.
Okay. I need to see that. Spirit.
Pour our wrath.
Zephaniah 3:19. I'll start at 17. It says, the Lord Yahweh, thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing.
Singing. The Lord going to sing. Read it again. He's going to sing. Imagine that. You know, Jake can sing on this side, right? Imagine the kingdom.
So the Lord Yahweh, thy power in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Verse 8, the Lord will gather his elect.
Yeah.
It said, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee. And I will
Zephaniah
3:19. It says, behold, at that time I will do all that I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will serve her that hosted, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land, and they have been put to shame. And then at that time I will bring you again in the time, even in the time that I gather you, for I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes shut the word Yahweh. Right, so we're gonna stop. We're gonna deliver us from our captivity, man. Okay. Jake right now, they're the lowest at the bottom. Okay. They in the kingdom. Have praise and fame, especially the elect that stood stiff for the name of Yahweh Shema Shad. Okay? You know, that's him. He stood stiff for the name, man. Even though he got mocked, okay, even though he got put to death, he stood stiff for the name of Yahweh Shema Shad. Okay? And that's why the Lord said, those that forsaken all their good focus, those the men are going to be willing to lay their lives down for Yahweh Shema Shad, man. Okay? When the time presents itself, okay, they're going to be do it, man. Okay, read the book of Acts. Men died, for preaching about the name. Men got beat. Men got thrown into prison. Okay, and the Lord is still by them, man. Okay, and the Lord is gonna stand by us for, standing still for His name, man. Okay, we're not, so you see, we are fools. For our Mashiach's sake, man. We're looked at as fools, and we don't care, man. Okay, they clown Jeremiah. Okay, say it was made in the verse of David. Okay, how much more us, man? We will be laughed at, we will hate us, we won't care. We will be celebrities, we will be the celebrities. You got something?
I got John 15. Bring it up. This is on John 15. I'm gonna start at 18. If the world hates you, you know that it hated me before it hated you.
The world hates us, man, because we the prophets. We come in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. They hated Yahweh Shai. That means they hate the Heavenly Father. They hate his men, the prophets.
Verse 19. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hates you.
Most of these women, they want scammers, right? They want drug dealers. So we're not doing that. Therefore, they don't want us. It's cool. In that day, the Lord gonna give this man fame in the land where they was put to shame. On this side, the men of the Lord gonna work different miracles, like the mighty men of David, who slew 300. Somebody get that? Second Chronicles or First Chronicles 11, right? 2 lion-like men of Moab. The men, hey, what was his name? Abishai. I believe it was Abishai or Benaniah. Slew him. The Lord gonna give this man mighty power, man.
Verse 20. Remember the word that I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept me sane, they will keep yours also.
Count the cost. Know that you're going to suffer when you come to serve Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Just know that. We suffer when we're going to. Right. Say it again.
When we suffer, Yahweh shall win if you glorify with him.
That's
We're
right.
going to reign with them. We suffer with them. Right? The Lord Yahweh Shah is going to make us to be hunters very soon. Right now we're fishers. We're fishing for the elect of Israel.
That's right.
But pretty soon it's going to be hunting season, man. Then what? So we're not of the world.
Verse 21. For all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me.
They don't know their heavenly Father. They don't know Yahweh Shah.
Verse 22. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sinned, but now they have no cloak for their sin.
Right, you got it.
This is First Chronicles 11, start at 9. It says, so David waxed greater and greater, for the Lord and Yahweh was with him. There also are chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom.
Mighty men. See, in this society, they're trying to feminize men.
That's right.
Right? This people say, well, look at the old ways. Return to the old past. Where's the good ways? Scriptures. We see how our forefathers were mighty men. They wasn't bitch made, man. It wasn't so effeminate. It's Valentine's Day, sweetie. I'm trying to buy you some hearts and candy, man. F that crap, man. I'm at the restaurant, cooking and shit. I seen out the window, I seen a woman with a red dress on, and her date. Yo, come on, man. Through.
She said, your project said, the tribal, they was experts in war.
Right.
Okay? These were men. Okay? These were men. They fighting, killing.
That's right.
Do you think they was worrying about women? Slipping after women? Nah, man.
Well, it's a law on that. If you're scared to go to battle, you stay at home. It's pretty much a law on that. I gotta try to find it.
Yeah, you're right. It says, these are also the chief of the mighty men whom David had, who strengthened themselves with him in his kingdom, and with all Israel to make him king, according to the word of the Lord Yahweh concerning Israel. And this is the number of the mighty men whom David had. The Shobi and Hagmah, the chief of the captains, he lifted his spear against 300 slain by him at one time.
At one time. That means the Lord's spirit was on that man.
Right.
There's no other way. There's no other way. 300 men, there's no other way.
One time.
One time.
You can't forget that.
That's to show you that they have spiritual power.
That's right.
Read. It says, and after him was Eleazar, the son of Dodo, and Elhite, who was one of the 3 mighties. He was with David at Pasadena. And there was the Philistines were gathered together to battle, and there was a parcel on the ground full of barley, and the people fled before the Philistines. And they set themselves in the midst of that parcel and delivered it, and showed the Philistines, and the Lord Yahweh saved them by great deliverance.
The Lord was with that. He's a man of war, right? Right, the Lord is with that. You're not sitting to get carnal, nah, but the mighty men of David and the men of old like Samson and Gideon, Elijah, prophets were mighty men. They were manly men. The word valiant goes into manly. To be strong, to be valiant. strong in these times, man. These last days, man. Being strong in the Lord and the power of His might. Read.
Now 3 of the 30 mighty men went down to the rock to David into the cave of Adullam, and the host of the Philistines were kept in the valley of Rephaim. And David was then in the hold, and the Philistines' garrison was then at Bethlehem. And David longed and said, "Oh, that one would give me drink of the water of the well of Bethlehem that is at the gate." Right, so David was thirsty, right? And it says, "And the 3 brake through the host of the Philistines, and drew water out of the well of Bethlehem that was by the gate, and took it and brought it to David. But David would not drink of it, but poured it out to the Lord Yahweh. And said, My power forbidded me that I should do this thing, that shall I drink the blood of these men that have put their lives in jeopardy? For with the jeopardy of their lives they brought it, therefore he would not drink it. These things and these mighty."
You see that? David wanted some water.
So mighty men went to the Philistines, they fucked them up, brought them the water, but hey, David ain't drinking.
And everybody, man, y'all could have died for this.
Right.
You not drink this. y'all really about it. Wow.
Right.
Man, the men of the Lord was really about that life.
That's right.
You got Jake saying thug life. Man, get out of here, man. You say you thug life when you sagging. Your boxers showing. You saying thug life, but this you a simp. Your woman rule you. You a thug all of a sudden.
It says in Abishai, the brother of Joab, he was chief of the 3 for lifting up his spear against 300. He slew them.
Whoa. Slew him again. Another count. Dealing with Abishai now. Slew 300 men. How? Well, the Spirit of the Lord has to be on that man.
That's right.
There's no other way. There's no other way.
And had a name among the 3.
Uh-huh.
And of the 3, he was more honorable than the 2, for he was their captain. I bet he attained not to the first 3. Benaniah, the son of Joadai, the son of Avaliah.
Which Abishai, he wasn't over Joab. Eliab, he wasn't Joab. The other one that killed the 300. It was Joshabin.
Joshabin.
And so then you had Eliezer, right?
Yeah.
Those the top 3. Then he had the King David had his top 30. He had the top 3 on the 30. There's always rank, you see? Rank.
That's right.
The Lord always dealt with rank and
Order.
Order. The Lord was dealing with all of them. They all had works.
That was order.
When you read, they give a list of the mighty men.
Right. All the way to it starts from 27 all the way to 47.
That's King David's mighty men.
Right?
And King David was like the top mightiest.
Yep.
It's like, whoa. The Lord got favorites.
That's right.
Right? You know? That's what it is. But Jake, he has a problem with order. Especially you false prophets. But you want to be in the apostle's seat. You want to be that guy. You really want to be Yahushua. But that makes you against Yahushua. You anti-Mashiach. You false prophets.
So Benaniah, the son of Joadai, the son of Avaliah, man of Kabazil, who had done many acts.
Many acts, see? But he wasn't over Joab or Eliezer or the other one, Joshua. But he had many acts though. He's going to go into some of his acts.
It says he slew 2 lion-like men of Moab, and also he went down and slew a lion in a pit in a snowy day.
David slew a lion and Samson. Benaniah slew a lion too. Read.
And he slew an Egyptian, a man of great stature, 5 cubits high, and in the Egyptian's hand was a spear and a weaver's beam, and he went down to him with a staff and plucked the spear out of the Egyptian's hand and slew him with his own spear.
Ooh. God love everybody. Why did the Most High allow that? The Lord hate the Philistines. They was warned against Israel often in churches. With that, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles, the great millstone. Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Baba Ball.
Shalom.